My YouTube channel is dead, and I am giving myself 90 days to revive it or move on to greener pastures. The No Fade channel, checking in. Jonathan here with the last-ditch effort to save my dying YouTube channel. Now, from the outside looking in, my YouTube channel should be thriving.
Embarrassment of riches, as they say.
22,000 subscribers, nearly 100,000 views every month. That's not how YouTube works, and all signs show that my channel is on death's door. I've been creating YouTube content for over 7 years now and have compiled a massive 1,700 plus videos on my channel. Now, if you don't know YouTube, it is like a downward rolling snowball. The more subscribers you have, the more videos you put out, the faster and easier it is for you to grow your channel. So while my views may be a new content creator's dream come true, they do show a massively downward trend over the past 3 and even 6 months. And the numbers themselves are nearly half what I was getting a year ago. Looking at the subscribers, it's the same situation. Thankfully, I'm still positive every month in terms of new subscribers versus subscribers lost. So even though the numbers are positive, it is still a significantly downward trend, and it's a bad sign. What's even worse is that 99% of my viewers haven't hit the subscribe button.
No!
Here's the game plan. We're gonna go full quantum leap and put right what once went wrong. That's right. When I first started YouTube, I had no idea about the YouTube algorithm. I had no idea that you needed to specifically have a channel dedicated to one topic. I was making videos from everything from family vlogs to home gym equipment. And that absolutely hurt me because every time a new video came out, YouTube algorithm didn't know where or who to push my videos to. I probably should have made separate channels for every topic that I wanted to cover. But we are 7 years in and it's probably too late to go back now. No! But what I'm gonna do to fix that is to concentrate on home gym equipment. My bread and butter, we are gonna be doing that for the next 90 days straight. Step number 2, consistency. Consistency is king. And for the longest time, I was releasing random videos on random days at random times. There was no rhyme to the reason. And lately, I even went down to 1 video a week, hoping that might help the situation, but it didn't.
We are back!
I am gonna be releasing 2 videos every week, Tuesday at noon and Saturday at 10 a.m. religiously, so people know where and when to find my videos, hopefully building that sense of a community vibe, which I'll talk about a little bit later. On top of that, I'm gonna be releasing 2 shorts every week, same time, same hour, in order to have people who don't know about my channel find those shorts, find interest in those shorts, and hopefully get pulled over to my long form content.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Last but not least, we are gonna spend money to make money. And when I first started out this channel, I obviously made no money. There was no revenue being generated, and I was extremely hesitant to spend any money on improving the content of the channel whatsoever. Now, I am a firm believer that you don't need expensive equipment to make great content. And the reality is, if you can't make really good content with bad equipment, you're not gonna be able to do it with good equipment. But good equipment does make things easier, and it's a little bit easier on the eyes for the viewer as well as the ears. When they watch it, even though it's not conscious of it, they are gonna watch for longer, they're gonna enjoy it more. To that end, I am gonna be picking up an iPhone 16. It's been 3 years since my last phone upgrade, but it will be nice to replace my 8-year-old backup phone that I currently use for my second shots with my current phone, and then of course replace that with the iPhone 16 Pro.
Show me the money!
To get some really fun angled shots and some really fun action shots, I am also going to be buying a new action camera. Those little small action cameras are great because you can throw them into some really tight spaces, and because they've got a wide field of view, it makes for unique footage. And for your listening pleasure, we are going to improve the wireless mic. I tend to lean heavily on my wireless mics, and I was using the DG mic previously, which was giving me very good results, but I got the upgrade, the DG Mic 2, which is noticeably better and has even better sound cancellation.
Many months later.
After nearly 3 months, I have finally turned around my dying YouTube channel.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Almost doubling my subscriber growth, at one point hitting 1,000 new subscribers per month. And I more than doubled my overall views, hitting nearly 200,000 views per month. And the numbers just don't lie. But let's break down what did and didn't work. First and foremost, the new equipment and editing software had zero to do with actually improving the channel. We all wish and hope and dream that the next great piece of equipment we have is going to put us over the top when it comes to improving our channel and telling everyone that we are as close to professional as humanly possible.
Here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple.
But when people are watching your channel on their phone while they're sitting on the toilet, those improvements aren't something that they're really going to notice. Now, I will say getting new equipment can help make your process a little bit easier. Nicer cameras make it easier to get a better shot more quickly, and better audio equipment makes your audio just sound a little bit better when you're in worse situations that may have echo or background. So why I highly doubt that ponying up all of that money even increased my average watch time by 5 seconds.
Pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
For me, it was still worth it because it did help speed up the process of filming, of editing, and of bringing it all together to get a final product. And that time, at least to me, is very valuable. Sticking to one single niche when creating my YouTube content absolutely helped increase the growth of my channel. For whatever reason, the YouTube algorithm promotes your videos for the first 48, 72 hours, and they push it to everyone they think it's going to want to click on your video. And if people don't click, they stop pushing it right away. But if you are creating one single niche, that they're purposely pushing that video to people who are much more likely to click on your video. And the numbers don't lie. It was very evident when I put out home gym videos, the numbers did great. And as soon as I went to something that was a little bit off topic, just a little bit out of that zone, it was an absolute bomb, a 10 out of 10.
No.
Now, a lot of my success over those 3 months was actually due to one single video that for whatever reason took off and hit over 70,000 views. And that's the unfortunate part about YouTube, is that you grind and you stay consistent, and ultimately it usually boils down to having an outlier of a video just take off. And that's where a lot of your subscribers, a lot of your views, and a lot of your growth are going to come from. Sticking to one topic or one niche when creating all of your YouTube content is absolutely a double-edged sword. On one hand, the YouTube algorithm is definitely going to push your videos to people who are likely to actually watch them and enjoy them. On the other hand, it creates a weird scenario, especially if you've got a very small niche. You actually have very little room to grow. You've got almost like a glass ceiling. On the other hand, to add insult to injury, if you're only doing one topic, one type of video, one niche, things get stale very fast. Not only does that help increase your chance of overall burnout, but ultimately your videos are just going to get boring. They're going to get monotonous. And while you may see some success, it's not going to invigorate you or challenge you to go outside of your comfort zone and get sometimes those outliers that are really good for your channel. Already the boost from a few of the outlier videos that I've made over this past 3 months has started to fade, and the numbers have come down, but they are still well above where we started 3 months ago. Now, I never expect this YouTube channel to be a massive success by YouTube standards, or even a moderate one by YouTube standards, and it will never be a full-time job for me. So where do I go from here? If I was starting over, and sometimes you've got to have that mentality of what to do if you were starting over, I would certainly create multiple channels. For every topic that I wanted to discuss or highlight or have a video on, I would create a channel just for that niche. So for my case, it would be home gym is one, supplements is another, lifestyle is another, vlogging is another. So I probably have 4 or 5 channels and specifically create videos just for those channels. So even though the frequency of the releases would not be as high as it is now, I would get more push for each individual one. The problem with that, especially if you're starting brand new, it will take you harder to kind of get momentum because you've got to build up that video catalog to bring people in. But that's just the name of the game. So this channel is going to continue to roll on. I do plan to stick predominantly to home gym equipment. Not only does that get the most views, but it's something that I do really enjoy, and I like kind of spitting the truth when it comes to doing these equipment reviews, because I think there's a lot of misinformation, fake news as it were, when it comes to some of the fit influencers out there. Also, I am going to make random off-topic videos for 2 reasons. Number one, the home gym niche by any stretch of the imagination is quite small. Even though home gyms have certainly skyrocketed since 2020, there's still a very small market when it comes to YouTube viewers. And I don't want things to get stale. I don't want to get bored. Sometimes there's a topic that tickles my pickle that I am excited about and I want to make a video on. And the good thing about that is every once in a while, you are going to get those random videos that are going to just kind of change up the flavor of what you're getting from my channel. And most of those videos are absolutely going to bomb. They'll be a 10 out of 10 by YouTube standards. But every once in a while, some of those random videos do tend to take off and become outliers. One thing is for certain, the best way you can help this channel is by simply watching these 2 videos next. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.